Hey, what's up? Thought I'd make a video because it's been so long. What's up, motherfuckers? But yeah, so this one's crazy. Another crazy story. So after my Kundalini awakening in 2017, it was about 6 months deep into it, and at this time when it first happened, it was every day I was having out of body experiences, at the very least lucid dreams, straight visuals in lucid everyday life, all kinds of crazy bodily sensations. One thing that happened was that I was able to perceive and feel my torus, my electromagnetic field. I could feel it the same as a sensation of feeling a muscle twitch. I could feel it moving around my body in various ways. It's like a slight vibration, and it makes certain parts of your body tingle, and you'll get orgasmic tingles that will run up random parts of your body. Like I'll get them that shoot up my fucking calf all of a sudden, up my side. It's not just the spine and the groin area. Like once you activate and flow the energy and become conductive, these charges will just, they'll snake all over your torus. And that's what was happening at this time. And at the time, I was really into unlocking my Merkaba, my toroidal field, my electromagnetic field, whatever you want to call it. I was obsessed. And I was so obsessed that I neglected everything else in my life. Like this was my priority. This was my hermetical training period, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to read it anywhere. I wanted to feel it with my own mind, with my own body, with my own attention, intention, and feelings, and just feel what feels right and where the energy feels free and where it feels blocked. So you all know how the torsion physics work, right? If you want to picture a star tetrahedron, it's called torsion, where they twist. And where they twist in the middle, there's the 0 point in the middle, right? Well, that's called centripetal point right there. And it's because of the torsion in the vacuum of space and time. It's like a 0 point portal, basically. And that's where, our heart field 0 point is. And there's the one major one in the middle, but there's also, like I always say, there's the 7 major energy centers, and then there's all kinds of little ones all over the place. There's a torus around your head that nests inside of the larger torus, and then every chakra nests inside of each other, and it's just one big elaborate sacred geometric fucking blueprint. And but you don't have to get all like super particle consciousness about it and perceive every little finger chakra and meridian and all that. What you can do is do just the major centers, and you can even just envision a star tetrahedron around your body. So that's what I was doing on this dreary fall day in Oregon City in my apartment. I was on the couch and I was doing what I call breathing in tetrahedrons. And so there was a lot of confusion because this is the way I picture it, okay? So if you look at a man, it's a V taper, right? The shoulders are bigger, and it's an upside down triangle, right? A upside down tetrahedron, right? And if you look at a woman, it's the opposite. They have their energy flows down more towards their hips and their legs, as opposed to men with their shoulders in the V taper. So women would be a right side up triangle or tetrahedron. And when they come together, they form that perfect Merkaba, that star tetrahedron, which has the 0 point in the middle. That's why they can make babies and bring in spirit, and it's just fucking magical. It's the power of duality. It's the power of positive, negative charges coming together and creating a balance, a 0 point portal for spirit. Anyway, so I wasn't sure if when I breathe in tetrahedrons, which way to spin them. So like, I have one, everyone has one right side up tetrahedron in their body, and then an upside down one, right? So, and then I wasn't sure like how to envision and breathe and spin them, which way. So like, for example, my right side up tetrahedron, what do? Do I inhale and spin it clockwise, or do I exhale it and spin it counterclockwise and vice versa. Like, I was confused. I didn't know what to do. And then people online were like, no, that's not how it works. Men spin this way, women spin this way. And I was just like, I don't fucking, like, I'm just going to go, I'm going to shut all that bullshit off. I'm going to go inside my own body and I'm going to feel what feels right. And I'm going to do it that way. And that's what I did. I started practicing torsion breathing, or breathing in tetrahedrons, as I call it. And this is what I learned when I tried to get the torsion to go outward spin. It felt like it hurt me, like the vibrations and sensations of my spinning torsion field kind of felt blocked, and like it was like a kind of a slight painful sensation. But then when I realized when I spun them outward like this, it felt freeing, and I actually felt the whole thing fucking spinning in cohesion. Okay? And so instead of just envisioning breathing in, inhaling, and then spinning one clockwise, and then exhaling and spinning one counterclockwise, I don't really do that anymore. What I do is I just envision the center of my heart field spinning outward like this with the breaths. And this is what I was doing one time. I was practicing these techniques on my own without reading anything, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was in like a meditative position, kind of like this, just doing the breaths, fucking with the torus, fucking with the tetrahedrons, which one spins this way, which one spins that way, is it clockwise, counterclockwise, blah blah blah. And I just started doing, instead of focusing on the individual tetrahedrons, I just focused my attention and tension into my center, my 0 point, the center of my heart field, my attention and tension there in the center. And I just envisioned basically a sphere on half of my body and then a sphere on the other half of my body, with them overlapping in the middle, with the vesica piscis perfectly aligning with my heart center and encompassing all my chakras. So the vesica piscis was perfectly covering all my chakras. And so I take an inhalation, and I'd attention and tension feel them spinning outward from my heart center with the inhalation. Okay? I would do my exhalation, and I would continue to feel them spinning outward like this. Every time I would try to envision them, or every time I put my attention and tension and breathe them inward, I felt like a painful sensation. So I started doing outward like this, and even front ways like this, outward. It just felt right to me, to my body. And I'm not saying it, try it yourself. You'll start to unlock your own meridians and pathways, and your torus will tell you what feels right, what doesn't, okay? Anyway, once I started doing that on this couch, it was fucking trippy. I was in kind of a theta brainwave, and all of a sudden I heard this fucking voice clear as day. It sounded like a wise old man, like fucking Gandalf or something. Just the most purest intention in the tone of this voice said, "Are you ready?" Just like that, with a slight reverb on it. "Are you ready?" And I just smiled, because I knew it was like, this thing, whatever it was on my side, and I had no fear whatsoever. I remember smiling and nodding a couple times like this as I was still breathing outward. And he said, "Here we go." And it fucking, all of a sudden, my consciousness, I felt the sensation in my heart center, grabbed my consciousness, and I just shot straight the fuck up. And I just remember blackness and shards of rainbow flying downward. Like, I was going really fast upward. And I kind of freaked out a little bit because I wasn't expecting this. And I pulled the plug, and I came crashing back down into my body. And I was just like, holy fuck, what the fuck just happened? And it's pretty obvious, whoever this being was, my guide, my guardian angel, whoever, fourth, fifth density being, whatever the hell it was like basically showing me, giving me a ride in my own Merkaba, activated me somehow. Or maybe I'm the one that activated it, and then it was able to come in and steer me or pull the trigger. I don't know. But it was just one of the most insane experiences of my entire life. And I haven't had one like that since. I haven't heard a voice as clear as that since. And it was fucking trippy, and I'll always cherish that memory. And I just cannot express to you the purity and the good intention that I felt in that voice. Are you ready? Like I can't even mimic it at all, man. I can't even mimic it at all. And if you think about it, all of our sensations, whether it's pain, pleasure, audio, it's all electrical. So this being was tapping into my Taurus and talking to me, man. And you know how I talk about how they can implant thought forms and all kinds of shit. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, how that Merkaba blast off from breathing in tetrahedrons. So take what you will out of this. I just wanted to share that experience. I love y'all. Hope you're having a fucking beautiful Friday, and I hope you have a fucking beautiful Saturn's Day and a Sunday, and fucking stay up, goddammit.